What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with the weekly watch list for the first week of August 2020. And saying that's actually unbelievable. Can't believe we're already into the 8th month of 2020. I'm still getting used to writing down 2020 on paperwork and things of that nature. So time's flying, but we got to get that money while the time's flying and while the market is hot. And right now the market is hot. On the weekly watch list, I'm going to call out 3 stocks, and then I'm just going to go over real quickly, just call out a couple of tickers that I want you to keep your eye on for the rest of the week. And let's get this money, folks. First, I'm going to call out a stock that I've already called out. I called it out on Friday. I called it out this morning. But this is a stock that I believe, in fact, I made a video saying I was probably going to sell it tomorrow, but I have to watch the price action of this stock. I'm kind of doing some research and kind of changing my mind on this thing. And the stock is Revive Therapeutics, RVVTF. This stock actually called it out on Friday at about 9:30 a.m. And I'm always Central Time because I'm out of Chicago. But I called this out at 9:30 a.m. at about a little over 22 cents, pulled back to about 21, and then this exploded for the rest of the day. This thing ended up closing at 29 cents, or 0.2945, so about 29.5 cents, up 11.7 cents on a day, 0.117, and up, what was this, about 65.92%, so almost 66%. This thing I think is going to have a nice day tomorrow. I think we're going to gap up on the open, kind of stagnate, kind of shake out some of the weaker hands, and then I think this thing's going to explode. I really think we're going to test the 52-week highs on this. I really do. I think what's going to happen is this thing by Tuesday or Wednesday is going to see about 50 cents. Typically with penny stocks, I get a little nervous. Once I have profits, I like to take my profits. I don't like to hang on, and I've been kind of notorious for this. Is selling a stock with a nice profit. Now, there's nothing wrong with profits, but then watching it go up another 20, 30%, 40%. But as long as you're bagging profits and grabbing that bag and running, there's nothing wrong with it. But like I said, I'm already up quite a bit on this stock, so I will put out an update video tomorrow or Tuesday to let you know exactly what I'm doing. But again, I'm just going to recap quickly. This stock had a FDA approval on their phase 3 of bucosilamine. This is a drug that's been around for a while, so they didn't have to go through phase 2 testing to test the safety of this product. So they just got the approval to go right to phase 3. They haven't released when the phase 3 results will be put out, but I do anticipate that this stock's going to run. Again, there were other stocks that are very similar to this one that ran, and one of them that I have in mind just recently is IPIX, Innovation, I believe Innovation Therapies or Innovation Pharmaceuticals, IPIX. This stock had similar. It wasn't phase 3 news, but they had on their drug that it actually was 97% successful in reducing the swelling in the lungs for the C19. And this stock proceeded to go from about 19 cents all the way up into the high 60s. And this was actually a multi-day runner, ran for, I think, 3 or 4 days. The way this thing went was that it had a strong open, stagnated throughout the day, and then had a strong close. It happened the same way every day. And then when it didn't have a strong close, that's when you knew the run was over. So I think that's the same way this is going to play out. So I'm just going to, these stocks tend to do the same thing. These OTC stocks, and you always look at past performance to predict the future outcome of these stocks. So the first stock on the list again is RVVT. Second stock is a stock actually I put on my watch list last week. I talked about it last Friday, and I also talked about it last Sunday, which is CHF Solutions, CHFS. This stock closed at 0.8493, so almost at 85 cents. This was up 3 cents on the day, 3.93%. This is traded almost 9 million in volume. So a little more volume than they're used to having. This is a semi-low float stock. I believe this has right around 29 million share float. They'll have earnings this week, so I really anticipate good earnings for this stock. They've been tweeting out some good news about 200 different hospitals using their products, more hospitals in Florida using their products due to the rise of the C19, striking a deal out in Israel for Israeli and Palestinian hospitals to use their product. So I really anticipate good earnings. I see this thing breaking $1, and you gotta keep in mind, in the stock market, the $1 is the barrier that's the hardest to break. Stocks that trade under $1, they all wish to get above that dollar. The dollar is the hardest resistance to break, but once they do break that resistance and hold, that dollar becomes support. You always have to remember, when they break resistance, these stocks become support. And when you're looking at the, you're looking at trading, and looking at these charts and trading technically opposed to trading fundamentally. I kind of use both as far as my trading. So CHFS, I really see this stock possibly hitting $1.25. I knew I said that last week, but their earnings is this week, and I think in anticipation of the earnings, and I think they're going to blow out earnings, I really like CHFS. So first two stocks again, RVVTF. Second stock, CHFS. The third stock I'll be talking about is PHUN Inc., PHUN. This stock closed at $1.49, up 3 cents, about 2% on the day Friday. Had high volume on Friday. This is a stock I haven't talked about in the past. This is the newer stock that I'll be talking about. This stock has software development, mobile application framework, cloud-based vertical solutions, knowledge and graph data, and the one that I like most is this contact tracing. Now, to be frank with you, I don't get into politics on this video, but the contact tracing scares the ever-living hell out of me. I don't like the idea of this happening. This reminds me of some 1984 Stasi government nonsense, overreach of government. But the fact is, we're playing the stock market. I don't care what kind of political give or take or push and pull is going on. I'm looking to make money, and I'm looking to make you guys money. So I really like this stock with the contact tracing. I think that the C19 cases are only going to get worse. However you think of it, on the news it's going to get worse, and they're going to tell us it's getting worse. Whether you believe it's happening, whether you believe, however you believe the situation going on, and what I believe in the situation, I do believe that it's going to be on the news. And when something's on the news, you're going to see this stock, I think, go up into the high 170s, possibly 180s. This thing could even break $2 late in the week. So I really like PHUN. So again, my top three plays: RVVTF, second CHFS, third PHUN. Now, there's a couple other stocks. I'm just going to give you the tickers to keep an eye on throughout the weeks. I think they could have good weeks. These are stocks that I'm just putting on the peripheral watch list. In fact, a couple of them I named this morning: OPTI, KNOS, RSSV, and then a couple other stocks I'll be looking at. One has some FDA news coming out, some phase trials. I don't know if it's phase 2 or phase 3, but it's OTLK. Another stock that I saw on Friday had a nice bump on Friday, up 20-something cents. It was up quite a bit, almost 30-40%. And I've been seeing the CEO buying share after share after share of this stock, and this is IZEA. So, and then one other is a crypto stock, MARA. So these are just stocks I'm taking a look at. I'll name them again: MARA, OTLK, IZEA, OPTI, KNOS, and RSSV. And that is my watch list for the week. And then, you know what, I want to give a couple of shout outs to a couple of channels. For all you guys out there that do watch my channel, I do appreciate getting over 100 subs. It really means a lot to me that you guys are watching this channel. I hope this thing can grow. In fact, I know I've said it before that I'm going to start putting out some videos teaching some of the strategies that I do. I'm going to get some more in depth. I'm trying to get these videos a little more tighter, put together a little better. I know I'm just sitting here with a cell phone talking to you guys. I want to get a little better production quality going with these videos. But there's other channels out there that I've been watching that do excellent work, and I wanted to give them a quick shout out. One is actually one I just started watching a couple days ago. Guy, he does the same thing I do, but he's got some good picks. He no BS, and that's Paul's Pick 2020. I really like that channel, so if you guys haven't seen that channel, just go take a look at it. Another one is Informed Traders. This kid does some great work. I'd like you to take a look at his channel. And another one is The Stock Watch. This kid is impressive. This kid goes through his due diligence. He puts out his picks. He puts out a lot of picks, but he does his due diligence on these, and this is a young man that I think has a great future in this business. So again, that's the Stock Watch, Paul's Picks 2020, and Informed Traders. These are, I mean, I watch every channel that's out there, just about every channel that's out there, and these three are actually the ones that I like, I enjoy the most, and I'd like you guys to check them out and give them a sub if if you haven't already. I'm sure some of you have already, but again, that's my watch list for the first week of August 2020. You guys have a great day. Be blessed. Always a couple things, and this is something that I haven't really said before, but you got to keep this in mind. Always have faith in the Lord. Make sure your family and the Lord is first, and then the money and all this stuff will take care of itself. You guys have a great week. Get that money, folks.